Fans, please direct your attention to the area behind home plate for a very special presentation. In April of 1971, an infantry company was sent on a mission to recover a fallen soldier. As they trekked through a Shaw Valley, their efforts were immediately met by enemy fire. During their battle, 8 men lost their lives and another 13 were wounded. Months earlier, 2 soldiers had made a pact. If only one of us gets out, the survivor must find the family of the other guy and tell them how it happened. Over the past 40 years, Jim Zwitt held true to his promise with not only that one soldier, but for the 7 other soldiers that did not survive that battle. He gave each and every one of those families the knowledge of how their loved one fought bravely and did not die alone. And now, please direct your attention to the center field video board.
On 15 April 1971, Delta Company, 2nd of the 501st, were traveling as a 78-man unit, and we came upon a huge NVA bunker complex, well fortified, and in the ensuing firefight, we lost 8 men and had 13 wounded. Over the years, I realized that the 8 families of the deceased members were not really advised on what had happened to their sons. When I realized that had happened, I made it a mission of mine to locate all 8 of these families if possible. Through the National Archives, I was able to locate national letters of condolence that are sent out to every deceased member of the military from the current president. I was able to secure 7 of the 8 families. None of the families realized that their son died with 7 other guys that evening. Once they realized that they didn't die alone, they were a little more at ease, and they felt that their mission of finding out was realized. Years passed, and there was one family that I was really never able to locate, and it was a family of William Ward. Well, I was really never able to locate the family, and I was coming up with dead ends, trying to find anything about the family. Ward was a fairly common name. Well, on April 15th, 2011, I had plans to go to the wall in Washington, D.C. for the 40th anniversary of the battle in which I was wounded and my 8 friends were killed. At the wall, I met my friend Bob Gervasi from New York and the chopper pilot, the medevac pilot that pulled me out that night, Fred Behrens. Well, about 1:30 that afternoon, I noticed there was these two black women with a couple of younger girls talking to the park ranger over to my right. All of our guys are in row 123, 24, 25, 26, and they're towards the bottom of the wall. Well, when this woman walked over to 4W and started going down with her finger looking for names, she got about halfway down, and when she knelt down to look at names towards the bottom of the wall, I just had this feeling inside of me, something said something, and I walked over to her and put my hand on her shoulder and I said, "Ma'am, can I help you find the name?" She goes, "Yes, I'm looking for William Ward." Well, let me tell you, I was stunned. I put my hand on her shoulder, I knelt down next to her and said, "I've been looking for your family for over 35 years. And she just broke down and started crying at the wall. I knelt down with her, and we all cried. If you have faith in whatever God or whatever religion, fate is what brought us together. And I think having faith in the Lord, He made me wait 40 years, but you know what? He let me accomplish my mission that has taken 2/3 of my life to complete.
Here to welcome those brave men who fought valiantly 40 years ago and did not leave their injured or fallen soldiers behind are White Sox pitchers Mark Burley, John Danks, and Jake Peavy. Mark, John, and Jake are strong supporters of the military and veterans, and this group of players often makes visits to veterans hospitals both in Chicago and on the road, as well as inviting wounded heroes to games to view batting practice and meet other team members. Fans, please join us in welcoming 15 members of the United States Army Company D, 2nd Battalion, 501st Infantry, 101st Airborne Division Company. From Paris, Ohio, Staff Sergeant George Robinson. From Catoosa, Oklahoma, Sergeant Paul Thill. From Glendale, New York, Sergeant Robert Big Man Gervasi. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Specialist 4th Class Mike Allen. From Birmingham, Alabama, Specialist 4th Class Bill Bailey. From Angola, New York, Specialist 4th Class Harry Blaskowitz. From Lumberton, North Carolina, Specialist 4th Class H.B. Henderson Bullard. From Lancaster, South Carolina, Specialist 4th Class Jerry Flynn. From Talala, Oklahoma, Specialist 4th Class Ted Gay. From Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Specialist 4th Class Roger Cockle. From Chicago, Specialist 4th Class Randy Sylvester Cusiak. From Covington, Kentucky, Specialist 4th Class Don Marsh. From Worcester, Ohio, Specialist 4th Class Gene Schaaf. From Dublin, North Carolina, Purple Heart recipient Wayne Evers. And now please join in welcoming the man who brought this unit back together this evening from Chicago, Purple Heart recipient Jim Zwitt. And now the White Sox ask all of our veterans in the crowd to please stand so that we can show our appreciation. Thank you for your service to our country.